They say that it couldn't be done. They called us dinosaurs. They called us the 8 tracks of music. They said the spinner rack, Marty, will never fly. They said no one will ever go into the dollar store, the 7-Eleven, to buy floppy comic books. They're DED. They are dead on arrival. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that I expect apologies from all these naysayers, to all these level 2s who came at me and said digital first, because DC Comics has made a move that is going to change the comic book industry. Who am I, folks? I am Larry P. Higgins. I am the writer and creator of published comic books such as Nyobi and Savage Sin, available at your local comic book shop. Get yours today! And so what is it that I'm talking about? What's this groundbreaking move that has happened? Well, let me show you. Here we go from our good friends over at bleedingcool.com's Rich Johnson, the Brit. DC Comics. That's right, DC Comics at Dollar Tree for $1.25. Remember back in the day, you used to be able to buy comic books for $1.25? And you can go in with like $10 and walk out with like 6 or 7 comics. Now you go in with $10 and you still owe them $2. That's kind of where we're at right here, man. So let's see what's going on here. First issues of DC comic books are now on display at the Dollar Tree locations across the US of A at just $1.50, $1.25, I should say, a piece. Here we go. They're selling comics now at the Dollar Tree. Absolute W. Cam post to X. Between this and the compact comic, DC is making really good choices lately, and including images of the DC Comics titles being sold at the Dollar Tree. These comics available and at the point of sale that displays them. So let's have a look here and see what's going on. Let's see if we can bring this up. So we got Batman Eternal #1, New 52, Batman Adventures, Batman Rebirth, Harley Quinn Rebirth, Batman and Robin, Batman. It's all fucking Batman, folks. But here's the good thing. These are all reprints, by the way. These are reprints, and they just slapped them in a poly bag. So what they're doing is they're recycling work that's already been bought, already been paid for, already been sold, already been made into trade paperbacks and collections and whatnot. And since all the talent's been paid for, all the work's been covered, they can pretty much release them at this price point. And being at a dollar store, sold for $1.25, with names that people recognize, I think this is going to be a hit. I think this could be very well the future of comics. Like, let's look at this image right here. See, not necessarily the quote-unquote spinner rack per se, but it's a nice display. We see DC Comics, we see Wonder Woman, we see Superman, we see everything on display. The only thing that I would do differently here is I would move those comics either next to the cash register, like where Archie Comics and stuff like that would be sold, or you need this more by like the Funko Pops and the toys and the things of that nature, right? Having it up by the Christmas decorations, that's a bad move, in my opinion. Dollar Tree is an American discount store with over 15,000 stores across the country, as well as additional dollar bills and family dollar stores. A representative of the company that has been distributing these titles to Dollar Tree got in touch with Bleeding Cool to tell us about the titles, I should say, that they've been supplying. Count this, guys, count this. They have 38 titles currently in stores, all issue #1s. Listed below. We are launching additional #1 issues early next year. Limited release per issue. All titles are DC. Now, I don't know if this is going to be like, hey, next month you're going to be able to get issue 2, 3, and 4. This could just be a novelty thing where they're just trying it out. They're casting a line into the river, see if a fish will bite. I'm biting. Like, if I see this in my neck of the woods, now I'm in Canada, right? I'm way up here, up north in the great white of Canada, okay? The Canadas of your souls, okay? The birthplace of hockey, the birthplace of Shania Twain and William Shatner. That's where I am. We do have dollar stores here. I don't know if it's the Dollar Tree per se. It's like, it's called the dollar store. But if I see these, I'm picking these up. I will be picking these up. I will get all 38 at $1.25. It's $40. That's like 3 comics at the LCS. It's not the first time that Dollar Tree has stocked DC Comics, often with grab bags or trade paperbacks. But this seems to be a wider and more focused sale than ever before. It initially looked like to me that these were overstocked from somewhere, but it seems not. They were created for the company. I asked if these were the same comics sold at comic stores, and I was told that these stories are the same with different ads. So thus make them actually a little bit different. Okay, so they're essentially variants. All at the prices are at $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Available polybag to avoid the mauling that similar comics have paid or have had in the likes of Walmart. And at $1.25, $1.25, that's considerably well below the $3.99 or $4.99 cover price that was common on these titles. Here's a list of titles that are available as DC Rebirth #1s. There's some DC 52s in here. Let's have a look, man. Let's see what's going on. Aquaman #1. That is going to be the top seller of the bunch. Batman, you stand no chance. DC Universe Rebirth Aquaman, Batman 89. And keep in mind, these are all #1s. Batman and Robin, the New 52 Batman, DC Universe Rebirth Batman Adventures #1, Batman Rebirth, Batman Eternal, Batman Brave and Bold, Batman Joker War, Green Arrow #1, Donna DC Green Arrow, DC Rebirth Green Arrow, Green Lantern Corps, Green Lantern War Journal, Dawn of DC Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, DC Universe Rebirth Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern and the Green Lantern Corps, Rebirth Harley Quinn, New 52 Justice League, Nightwing #1, Rebirth Nightwing, New 52 Nightwing Rebirth. Oh my God, man. Suicide Squad, Rebirth Suicide Squad, New 52 Suicide Squad, Super Sons #1. There's your pick of the week right there. Superman #1, Rebirth Superman #1, Teen Titans Go. No, just Teen Titans. Universe Rebirth, Teen Titans Rebirth #1. You can write these things, but you can't say them, folks. The Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries #1, The Flash #1, Flash Rebirth #1, New 52 Flash, Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman Rebirth #1. It's all there. 38, count them, 38 titles, all #1s. You know, they say the kids say, what's wrong with these damn kids? How do I reach these kids? They say that the kids don't know where to begin. They say that the kids like manga because they're volume, they're numbered. They say that they buy manga because it's more accessible, that not everyone has a comic book shop. Well, I can tell you this, almost every small town has a dollar store somewhere. So go buy your comics, get your #1 issues, share the wealth, and stay tuned from a word from our sponsor. And just who is the sponsor of today's video? Well, it's me, Austin. It's been me all along. And guys, I just want to quickly point out that I too am a comic book creator. I just don't speak it. I produce it, right? It's like put your money where your mouth is. We do that each and every time we have a release. I've been doing this now for a decade. We're published. We're in comic book shops. And we're on eBay. So if you ever want to check out Nyobi and you haven't yet, one of the best ways to do that is to come by our eBay store. Take a little scroll through here. If you type in Nyobicomics, you'll find it. Of course, link will be in the description of the video. I have all kinds of great back issues and hard to find variants here from artists that you know and love like Jamie Tyndall, Elsie Frita, Steph Wilson, Paul Green, John Stinsman of Evangeline fame, Keith Garvey, and so many more, guys. If you're missing out on some Nyobi back issues, if you're looking for that hard to find variant, chances are you're going to find the best deal right here on eBay, and chances are you're going to find that deal directly through me. And as always, if you do order a book from me, I'll throw in a little extra goodies in there, a little tchotchke package of stickers and bookmarks and cards. Oh my. You'll have all that. Plus, you can have your book signed or unsigned. That is up to you. And keep an eye on this page because I do update it fairly frequently with new items all the time. As something sells, I will put it back up. So, guys, today's sponsor, Nyobicomics, the eBay store. Come check it out.